It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Well, good morning, morning, Joce crew. What's going on, y'all? Like the video. We're back. And just like that, we're back. Yes, we are. Good morning. I miss you guys. I literally miss you guys. You guys like the video? Okay. So we can get the video down there in the algorithm, okay? Okay. Yes, y'all like the video. Goldie likes, hey boo. She says, hey, oh, how I miss my morning Joce. Don't ever leave us like that again. I almost came for looking for you in ATL and Mexico. Girl, I needed a little break, but I'm back. You know, I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, case something jump off. You feel me? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I apologize again. I just needed, listen. I just needed to take a little break right quick to recharge, because Miss Parkham said it perfectly. She was like, listen, you pour out a lot of energy when you do that and you're not getting replenished, so you might need to just take the little break, you know. And that's the truth, because doing these morning Joses, I really do be pouring out a lot of like my energy, you know. I always recharge, you know, in the sun and all that, but I just needed a break, just a little bit, you know, just a little something. But I'm back. I got emotional because I really had a word for you guys on that day, and we'll get into it at a later period. But you know, I'll say this: something was telling me at the time, something was telling me this ain't the time. This is not the moment to tell, you know what I'm saying, to get into the message, you know, because I felt like the energy was off in that live. So it just wasn't the time, and the message will come. I will, you know, talk to you guys. And I kind of been already telling y'all a lot about some of the message, which is, remember about my dream I told y'all about, you know, having that dream and they saying all of this is fake, it's all staged, as we're seeing, you know, right now with the latest that's been coming out about Skamala. Literally, it's all fake. The accent, the race card, all of it is fake. Everything that man told me, and even he didn't say a lot. He just was like, because y'all not ready for it. I go back to the dream. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to this super chat. It goes back to the dream I had. I don't remember which live it was on, but everything. Remember, I told y'all on that live, I said, when I was trying to get the behind the scenes backstage teaser, what's really going on in the world, the people, like, it was 4 of them, I said, I think it was, and 3 of them walked off and was like, y'all not even ready, and was like, yeah, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not even entertaining it. And the one that stayed there was like, listen, I can't even get into it a lot with you, but all I'll say is this: everything you've ever known and everything you ever will know is fake. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, it's staged, everything, all of it. He was like, all the wars, everything, civil rights movement, it was all fake. It's all staged. Now think about what we doing, what's going on with Skamala right now. Skamala is being exposed for being what? Fake, which I've been seeing that. I learned that lesson since Obama. But Skamala is up here cosplaying as a Negro, even though she never was. And black women, we gonna get into it. We have to stop associating color with race. And let me say this also, you guys, because I don't want to forget to say this. Black Americans, Acorn, we got to take a lick. We have to take a lick. And let me tell you why. I remember at a time, Jamaicans would come over Africans would come over, the Dominicans, and they will always say they're not black. And Black Americans, we insisted, specifically Black women, we insisted on these people understanding that they are Black, because we were indoctrinated on this land in America to say that we are a color, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We were indoctrinated on this land, only us. No other people in the so-called diaspora was indoctrinated the way that we were. Everybody else identifies with their heritage and their culture. Only us. We're the only people on earth who was told we were a color. And whenever those people came over here, we would fight them tooth and nail to tell them they are Black. That was when we were in a coma, in deep sleep. Now we are awakened, and now it's time to delineate or separate ourselves as a culture. And now the same people who we browbeat and told that they were Black, now we're turning around and telling them that they are not indeed Black Americans. And Black Americans, we got to take the lick on that. We have to take the lick on that. Now, it's not a lot of us that are understanding that we're different. Some of us still think we all under the same, umbrella. But at the end of the day, it was us who browbeat these people. Y'all remember the Dominicans were saying, me no Black, and Black people went up. Hell, the girl Tyler, make me sweat. That girl said she wasn't Black, she was colored. Black people went up. We got to take the lick. Because now that we've awakened partially from this coma, and we're realizing, hey, not only are they not Black, they are taking advantage of us because we don't even realize that they're not so-called Black. You know what I'm saying? Now we want to sit up here and say, oh, no, you're not Black American. And these people are insisting that they are. Now, don't get me wrong. They know they're not Black American. They know that. They know that. But they are relying on the ignorance of most of us. You see what I'm saying? To basically be like, oh, no, we're all Black. No, Black American. I was born here. Like they trying to do Skamala. Oh, well, she was born in Oakland. She went to an HBCU. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. They have clear people at HBCUs. My daughter attends an HBCU, and they have clear people there. So are they Black? Black Americans? Acorn, we got to take the lick on that. And that's all right. You live and you learn, you make your mistakes. We make our mistakes or whatever. Because I too was once one of those people who was like, oh, they're ashamed of being Black. No, baby. To be honest, in my opinion, I think we need to ditch the whole color, period, because it's too confusing. Everybody with melanin gonna say they Black. I think the color need to go away. That's just me. But if that's what we're going to stick to for now, and we're going to so-called separate ourselves from the others in the diaspora, and people could say it's negative, I don't care. But if we're going to separate ourselves from the people in the diaspora, I do think that we need to come to an agreement and stick to it. Okay? But we'll get into that. So we're gonna talk about identifying cosplayers. We're gonna talk about Skamala's downfall, and how things have been messed up. Shout out to everybody who, first of all, like the video, guys. Please like the video. Shout out to everybody who supported that last upload I did about the migrants, because I think once they last minute dumped all of this, Kamala's gonna be the new running mate, we went back to sleep for a while. We went back to sleep for a while. A lot of us who was waking up, we went back to sleep, and that was part of my frustration, because we were doing good over in Acorn. We had all realized we had the whole, we had found a whole thing to identify us from them. Where is it? Let me get it. This is what we had going.
He ain't even from Acorn.
It was successful. We were all waking up. And then soon as they announced Kamala, some of us went back to sleep. Some of us got knocked out into a deep coma. Okay? Some of us, and that was the problem on the stream, the last stream we had, because people were putting the capes on for Kamala. And the problem is, and we're going to get into that as well, the problem is we have to stop. First of all, we have to learn to identify who is who and who is not us. And then we also have to stop giving them passes because we share melanin. Obama should have taught us that, but apparently we didn't learn. Okay? Apparently we didn't learn. So we have to, you know, get back. We gonna get back woke. Don't worry about it. We gonna wake up a little bit more. I'm gonna put the little coffee under your nose, get y'all back up, you know. But ultimately, we you know, that kind of was part of the confusion on that last, you know, that last live that had me ended abruptly, which I should not have done. And again, once again, my apologies. But we're gonna get into that as well. We're gonna get into a few things. You guys like the video, get the video on the algorithm. People ain't seen the Joce in a while, so you know, it's you know, it's a lot of people that don't even know we back. Thank you, Decoy, for the super chat. Good morning and welcome back, Voodoo. I hope you enjoy every bit of your trip, but you were truly missed here at the dollhouse. Things ain't been the same since you went away. Oh, I'm back, Decoy. I am back. I am back. I am back. And like I said, my apologies for leaving, but I needed to take a break, and I'm back, and I'm recharged, and I'm ready to go. So we outside. Thank you so much, Decoy. I appreciate you. Now, let's start here first. Let's start here first. Now, this wasn't on the docket, but I got to put this up here. So I was in the middle of watching Tasha K's interview with the girl, King of Queens. Y'all know this girl? The girl who had the clear husband, who was over there taunting Black American men, saying, aha, y'all lame, y'all don't like Black women, so I went and got me a clear man. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Let's not forget Trump supported Kamala when she ran for attorney general. That don't mean nothing though, Virgo woman. That don't mean nothing. What that mean? You got to understand politics and rich people. You be surprised the people who support who. That don't mean nothing. That was then. That was then. That was then. We on the now. Because if we're gonna talk about the then, hold on, let me take this down. If we're gonna talk about the then I do remember that he supported her during when she was trying to run for attorney general. You know what else I understand? I remember when Black people revered and loved Donald Trump. Y'all remember that? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. Remember, he showed up on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The blacks went crazy. Remember Lil Wayne and the major rappers used to rap about how they want to be rich like Donald Trump. Y'all remember Donald Trump down at all the Negro parties, taking pictures with all of our greats? Y'all remember that? I remember that too. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going to go back and take a blast back to the past, we got to remember all of it. You feel what I'm saying? And the facts of the matter is things change, because just like he supported her for attorney general, we all hate him now. And guess why we hate him? Not because of anything he did. People want to bring up the whole Central Park 5 and all of that stuff, but y'all got to keep in mind, put yourself in. See, this is the difference. Let me say this too. This is the difference. This is the difference. Black people don't revere and love each other the way other cultures do. Let's start right here. Let's start right here. See, clear people gonna go up for clear people, even if they 2 feet wrong. Clear people, Mexicans gonna go up for Mexicans. Clear people all over the clear diaspora, if they even have one, gonna go up for other clear people, right? Right? So then boom. When the Central Park 5 happened, 5 Black kids was unfortunately, let's start at the beginning. Let's not start in the middle. Unfortunately, 5 Black children were coerced by their parents. Let's start there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, I can go back further than that. The police told the parents that they need to coerce their children to lie and say, I am guilty of unaliving this clear woman. Let's start there first. Okay? Let's start there first. So the children were failed not only by the system, they were failed by the parents. Their own parents convinced them to tell these people they did something they did not do. Let's start there first. So on the outside looking in, as a clear man, Donald Trump sees a clear woman unalived, and unlike Black American people, we just go about our business like it's nothing. The only time we really care is if it's by police, and it be fake outrage. We don't really care. Let's talk about it. We don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But Black Americans, I can't speak on nobody else in the diaspora. I'm talking about my people. Black Americans will watch somebody be unalive and just be like, oh girl, so what y'all eating for dinner? Whereas this clear man saw a clear woman being unalive by what we all believed at the time to be 5 black boys, and he said they need to go to prison or give them the chair. He was not wrong. You know, you want to know what was wrong? The fact, you want to know what is wrong? The fact that black people don't take up for black people like that. That's the problem. The problem isn't that he said what he said, because when he said what he said, them boys came out and said they did it. Granted, we know the backstory now. We know the backstory now that those boys were coerced by their parents, who were coerced by the police. And they are at no fault of their own. They were children. They didn't deserve that. But on the outside, if you do not know this, and somebody unalive one of your people, one of your cousins, one of your friends, you don't know the backstory, you're going to say, yeah, give them the chair. I would too. I would too. Donald Trump wasn't wrong for telling them they got to go, because he saw one of his own unalive. But the problem isn't that he did it. The problem is that we don't do it. You get it? You get it? So I'm only bringing this up to say we want to go blast back in the past. That was one of the first things people brought up in 2020 or whenever that was when he ran. Oh, remember he said this, and black people went all up in the uproar. Oh my God, he's racist. Forgetting the fact that that man really messed with black people the long way. The long way. But we allowed the media to tell us that man was racist, even though nothing he has said or done was racist. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to be strong. No, baby, Obama mama was in the juice community, baby. That was a juice. That was an orange juice. Y'all talking semantics. Unalived. She was R-worded. I know that. She was R-worded. But listen, even if he still think they're guilty, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You want to know what's wrong? You want to know what's wrong? The fact that black people don't go up for each other like that now. That's what's wrong. He's not wrong. He could believe what he want to believe. He's going up for his. Black people don't go up for theirs. But this is the gag. We all arguing about what he said. Okay, because now we in our emotional bag. All of them racist. Let's start that first. Even Skamala. Oh, but y'all not ready for that. Oh, yeah. See, y'all think just clear people are racist, and we gonna go over that on one of these educational Fridays. I told y'all the people who came over here were people of swarthy skin color. That means what people? Melanated. It was the melanated Europeans who came along with the clears to colonize and get us up out of here. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready for that. See, y'all think all melanated people are not racist, and that is all fact. That is all. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You think y'all talking about what he said, but Biden was the one who wrote the crime bill. That's why you think I call him Crime Bill Joe. He authored the crime bill that locked up a lot of our parents and grandparents. Yeah, if I had to choose, it'll be Trump. Of course, Skamala would never. I will never vote Democrat again in my life. I did it one time for Obama. They got me. I ain't going back. They got me. I ain't going back. But y'all gotta stop believing that these other clear people are not racist. Listen to me and listen to me good. Politicians are the most dirtiest, filthiest people on the face of this earth. I don't even care if they're running for doggone city council, mayor, president. Politics are dirty. Politicians are the dirtiest people on earth. Politicians cannot come into a job and do what you think they're going to do because they will not be allowed in. It is a very small club. They all racist. Even the ones who look like you are racist. Y'all got to be strong. You think when they get caught in these doggone scandals and all that, you think them people don't be done been new? That be when it's time to get their hands tapped. You see what I'm saying? They all racist. In my opinion, I don't think black people need to even be trying to deal with this government, but we stuck. But I'm saying that to say, don't get caught up on what somebody said. You know what I'm saying? Who cares what he said? What did he do? What did she do? What did Joe Biden do? What have the Democrats done? Nothing. They've given everything to everybody except you. Speaking of, I'm gonna wait. Hold on, let me make sure I upload it though. I'm gonna wait. Because I didn't show this to y'all over here, but I did show it on the dollhouse yesterday. And that video will be back up. Because see, they think they slick. That video will be back up, girl. They cutting out all they are trying to flag me. They flagged me for posting still shots. You see what I'm saying? Of that Olympic, but it wasn't about the Olympics. They were saying copyright. It wasn't no copyright because I was posting I was using still shots. It was what I was saying, but we gonna say it over here, and I ain't gonna post the still shots so they can't flag this one. But the live from yesterday will be up today. Every time I clear one and edit it out, they come back with another one. They don't want that message out, but we gonna talk about it this morning. The Olympics is saying that I'm using copyrighted material, even when I'm showing still shots. It's not about the still, it's what I'm saying as I show the still shots. So I'm not going to show those still shots. Like I say, every time I clear copyright, they hit me with another one so the video can't be posted. But it will be posted even if I chop it up and then post it again. And again, I keep telling y'all, if y'all ever see a video like that that's gone, go to Rumble. It's on Rumble, unedited. It's on Rumble unedited. It's on Rumble unedited. Being anti-Kamala is emotional as emotional as being pro-Democrat without policy. Yeah. You guys, but I'm gonna show y'all this in a minute. Let's get to where I was going with this. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to Skamala. That video will be up. Hopefully it'll all say the same. Now Tasha did this video with this girl. King of Queens. This is the black girl who went on TikTok to tell all the black women, aha, you need to get you a clear man who look like he in the army or he used to be in the Marine Corps, but he fat now and he take care of me and he spur on me. Whole time, fast forward, she comes out and expose him after drinking and say that he ain't paid for nothing. She been paying for everything. So she's cosplaying online to have a good marriage. Let me say this too. She goes do this interview with Tasha. Shout out to Tasha King. She do this interview with Tasha, and Tasha is catching her in every single lie. And she's such a habitual liar that she don't even know how to lie. Like, you came on here and you said what you said. Then you turned back around and was like, oh, I was going through postpartum. Yeah, I was just, and I haven't even finished. I only got midway through. But I was going through postpartum. So that's why I said what I said. It was a lie. He actually has taken care of me. Girl, stop the cap. Stop the cap. No, he has not. No, he is not. No, he is not. No, he has not. Stop the cap. You went found that clear man and you tapped into a niche on social media because black people, once again, black Americans are emotional. Now, let me pause. Put a pin right there. Put a pin right there. This is part of the identifying cosplayers. She ain't even from Acorn. She is a Jamaican. Okay?
He ain't even from Acorn.
Yet she is spitting. This is another way, black American women, you keep getting tricked. This is another way. This non-black American woman, I get it, she's melanated, but she ain't FBA. She ain't, you know what I'm saying? Girl, This girl done came on here and tapped into your insecurity as black women. Let's talk about it. This Jamaican woman came in and tapped into black American women's insecurity with the men that we have, right? And used your insecurity to make money. What do I mean by that? She came over here, cosplayed as black American, never told nobody she was Jamaican till it came out later. Then she got a clear man because she had a black baby daddy first. I don't even know if he's Jamaican or black American, but either way, she had a black American or a black baby daddy, got the clear man, and had all of you black Americans fooled by telling y'all, oh, because black Americans, the statistics don't lie. Black Americans are the men are the men. Well, girl, why you didn't go get you a blood clot Jamaican? I'm confused. Everybody else do that. The clears, when they want to marry somebody that's up to standard, they go back to their home. They go get somebody from, you know what I'm saying, from where they from. This girl, King of Queens or Queen of Kings or whatever, who got on TikTok and played in y'all face, not mine, played in y'all face and played like she was one of y'all. That's why we have to start to learn to identify. Whole time she talking about black American men. You don't have to date black American men, ma'am. You can go and date a blood clot Jamaican. Why didn't you carry your behind back to the island? Island girl. She's an island girl. And go get you a Rasta man. Open sesame. Here comes Rasta man. Why you ain't go get you one of them? Why you didn't go get you one of them good oxtail cooking Negroes? You could have did that. You could have did that, but no. See, the problem is all men cheat. Let's start there first. Oh, yes. All men, not all men, all cultures of men have cheaters. Let's go there. All cultures of men have men who are bums. All cultures of men have men who ain't worth a dime. Okay? So with that being said, they want to paint the picture just on black American men as if it doesn't exist in other cultures. Why is this important? This the same woman who got on here and told y'all her cane, her clear cane, was taking care of her, buying her gifts, and then Mad Day came. What did I tell y'all about Mad Day? Y'all gonna learn. I told y'all about Mad Day. What did I tell y'all about Mad Day? There's 2 times you hear the truth from a person. 2. These the only 2 times you will ever hear the God's honest truth. Mad Day and in a joke. I keep telling y'all that. You know the jokes that somebody tell and they be laughing, but you don't think it's funny? Yeah. Mad Day and in a joke. Well, guess what? Mad Day came. And guess what she came on here and told us? She bought the car. He had no money. He was sleeping in somebody's basement on an air mattress. He had nothing. She moved him in. She paid all the bills, and the jig was up. But instead of her just being like, you know what, I'm going to take my lick. I made my little money. I got my little businesses. Let me move around. Nope. She's going to keep with the lies. But this is the gag. You know, one thing I did appreciate about Cynthia G when she used to talk about the divestors, she used to tell black American women, look, y'all running around here hollering divest, but you need to divest your mentality, because while y'all thinking all it takes is a change of culture or skin color, you attract the people who you are. So if you keep running into cheaters, you might need to start looking at the man and the woman in the mirror. Okay? Why am I keep attracting these cheaters? What about me make cheaters want to come to me? But she divested and got what? How Cynthia G used to say, the same black man, but it was just in a clear form. You get it? You get it? You can't change the skin color if you haven't changed your mentality. Something about her attracts bum ass niggas. Period, poo. Now, I'm not saying, listen, if y'all got preferences, y'all want to go date these people, girl, go date them. But don't be like the black men we drag who saying, I'm dating them because the black girls didn't like me in 3rd grade. Black women, we are doing that. Black American women, we are literally running around here hollering, I'm dating the clear man because the black American man, the statistics, and y'all sound just like them fools. Them nigga sales. And she around there taking care of a clear man. Girl, listen, the worst thing a black person could, not black person, because black men always, most of the time, they go get the bummiest, fattest, ugliest clear women. So that's for but a black woman, the worst thing you can do is get a clear man. This is a white man. Do you understand that man was, when his dad is skeeted off in his mom, the privilege is skeeted off in her too? Like the moment from conception, when the dad is skeeted off in his mom, he didn't just skeet off the fertilizer, he also skeeted off privilege, girl. And you go get a clear man with all that privilege, and he's sleeping in a basement on the floor. Talk about hustling backwards. If that was my child, I would disown her. Because now you wasting a clear man. You are wasting a clear man. This is ridiculous. This is insanitary at this point. But I keep telling y'all, if you don't change your mindset, you're going to end up like her. And I'm going to be over here saying this.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
You see what I'm saying? That's going to be me. Yeah, I'm a I told you so type of bitch. I love a I told you so moment. I love it. I love it. I love an I told you so type of moment. That's going to be me. So she did all of that and went got a clear man with all that privilege sleeping in the basement. Now she on Tasha K talking about the man was a sniper and all of this, girl. I'm saying, girl, what is going on? Now, this is the part I want to bring up. Tasha K, love you down to the ground, fat, but you lost me. So Tasha K, because Tasha K realized she can't lie, right? Like she don't know how to lie. So Tasha K was like, hey, girl, have you ever played chess? And I'm sitting here saying, hell no, you can tell. Because a chess player, listen, this is the art of chess versus checkers. When you play chess, you can't play for the move you're making. You have to play, that move you make has to be contingent upon the opponent's move and moves after that. You have to have foresight to play chess. You have to have meaning you have to know, hey, if I do this, then this gonna happen. So I need to do this. And if I do that and that happen and this don't happen, it's cool because I could do that. And if that pop off different the way that I set it up, cool, because I got this and that gonna pop that bop 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 bop. So Tasha knew she didn't know how to play chess. And Tasha, I ain't gonna lie, you don't know how to play neither. Oh, Tasha, Faye. Oh, Tasha, you don't know how to play neither. Tasha said, if you knew how to play chess, you would know that the king never moves. Wrong. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Then she says, the king never moves. The queen does all the moving because the queen protects the king. Now, when she said the queen protects the king, I said, Natasha, just cut the lies. Just cut it off. Don't worry about it, Faith. Just cut it off. See, y'all, I listen, my daddy taught us how to play chess when we was little children. I was on a chess team in high school. The only black person with buku Vietnamese, me and my best friend. We were the only black people in Vietnamese, full Vietnamese people and clear people. We were the only blacks. I've been taught how to play chess since I was a little bitty girl. So I know my daddy had a chess game. We would play on Friday night. We had game nights. I'm telling y'all, we grew up like some middle-class Huxtables. On Friday nights, we got takeout, we ordered pizza or whatever, and we did family game nights, girl. We played games as families, girl. So when Tasha said, and I know how to play chess, but when Tasha said the king never moves and the queen does all the moving to protect the king, I said, Tasha, that don't go like that, baby. That don't go like that. The most valuable player on on the board is the queen. Everything and everybody is there to protect, not the king, baby. The queen. Now, the queen has more flexibility. The queen can move in any direction at any pace that she wants to move. But you don't never want to move your queen from behind her protection. And the king is next to her, and he can move in any direction, but he can only move one block at a time. Let me say that again. The queen can move 6 ways this way, not the king. The king can only move 1 up, 1 left, 1 right, 1 back. Okay? So with that being said, you don't even want to be stuck in a position where it's just your king and your queen, because that's typically, listen to me and listen to me good, that's typically a check. That's what they call check. You see what I'm saying? Check means, girl, the game about to be over. Check me. Check means 1 more move and she out of here. Mate, checkmate means I got her. So Tasha K, yeah, you tried it, Fat, and I get it for the purposes of the interview, because she, oh yeah, I've never played chess, duh, girl, because you not even setting up your lives right, girl. You're not even setting up your lives right, Fat. No, baby, no, Kiara, that's not true. You never played chess. You never played chess. That's not true. That none of what you're saying is true. Kiara says if the queen can move how she wants to move, essentially she do protect the king because he can't make the move she makes. So Tasha was partially right, but didn't break down more. No, that's not. That don't go like that, baby. That don't go like that. The way it works is, you never listen. Although the queen can move, she's never there to protect the king because the king has no value. The only value on that board is the queen. That is the most valuable. That is the MVP. Without the queen, there is no game. The game doesn't. Once the queen is in jeopardy or once she is taken, the game is over. It is never to protect the king. Never, never. And no, listen to me and listen to me good. Listen to me and listen to me good. The queen is the only piece on the board that matters. The pawns don't matter. They really like toy soldiers. Who cares? Take them. The rook, the knight, all these pieces, pieces are there to protect one piece. Just the queen, not the king. If the king gets lost, guess what? The game goes on. If the king gets gone, if somebody take the king and you still got another piece on the board and the queen, guess what? The game goes on. You can continue to play without the king. The game is never been, the queen has never protected the king. Why would she protect the king when she's the reason that the game is still going? You see what I'm saying? But y'all got to learn how to play the game to understand what I'm trying to say. So what Tasha told her was 1,000% wrong. It was 1,000,000,000,000% wrong. The queen never protects nobody. She is protected. The queen will never protect no piece on that board. Everything on that board protects the queen. Now, let me say this. This is why I know that indoctrination is real. Listen, this is why I know indoctrination is real. Y'all believe through the church house and through Western society that the man or the male is the most valuable person in said relationship. And that's not the truth. First of all, both parties are valuable. Let's start that first. Black men and black women are valuable. Let's start that first. Okay. Listen. Both. Listen. Both. Yes, but if the queen, listen, shot, I see what you're saying. You're not wrong. But if the queen gets taken before any of that happens, the game is over. If the queen gets once the queen gets taken, it's gone. The game is over. That's how that goes. That's why they have a thing called check and checkmate. Okay. But anyway, I'm not going back and forth with y'all about the game. But listen, she was wrong. She was wrong. The queen don't protect nobody. Only the king protects the queen. It's the other way around. But in Western society, it taught us that the man is revered as the top and the women is the second, because the church house say the father, the son, no, it's the father, the son, the Holy Spirit, and then that the man is the head of the household, and then the women come other, and then the children. That's not true, baby. That's not even true in nature. That's not true in nature. That's not true. That's not true. In nature, the queen, the female, even in, why do you think they call Earth Mother Earth? Everything is feminine. Everything that creates, everything that curates, everything that happens comes through the feminine. Okay? Not the masculine. The masculine has an important job as well. It is to protect. It is to provide. And I don't mean money wise all the time. I mean to always be there to give to their family. Protect meaning, like, even with lions. People think that that lions just sit back and the queens, I mean, and the women do all the work because he's the king. That's not true. The way it happens is, yes, he does sit back and they do the hunting, but he's not just sitting back waiting on them to come back all the time. Because guess what? If they ever in trouble, guess what the lion come do? Guess what the king come do? Come to their rescue. Okay? So because we are under that indoctrination that men come before women, we literally will take that and apply it to everything in life. And that's not the truth. It's just not true. It's just not. It's just not. It's just not. Yeah, this is a good comment. Even in ants, if the queen is always protected, if she's gone, the whole colony dies. That's why they call it Mother Earth. That's why, you know what I mean? Like, we are the portals, like, especially Black women. We are the portals to life. You know what I mean? But again, like I said, yep, bees too. Even with the bees. Yep, you're right. Bees as well. Even, yay. But that's why Tasha would make that mistake. That's not how that goes. The king is never protected. Never. I mean, not by the queen, at least. Not by the queen. The queen don't protect a damn thing. The queen is protected. Okay? Now, y'all can agree to disagree. Like the video, like the video, like the video. I'm not going to get caught up on a game that I've been playing since I was like 5. You know, I don't know if the new Google done updated the rules and y'all just going with that. Fine. I've been playing since I was like 5 years old. I know exactly. I played on a professional chess team in high school. Y'all can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. So we're not even going to go back and forth. That's semantics. The fact of the matter is Tasha K was wrong. The fact of the matter is Tasha K was wrong. That's just the facts. Okay. Now, other than that, basically, this cosplaying Black American girl, right? This cosplaying Black American girl playing on the insecurities of Black American women, because on social media they told us to hate Black men because they ain't worth a dime. They called all of them Dusties, and we do have Dusties, and we do have some Pookies and some Ray Rays, but at the end of the day, all of them are not. All of them are not. But we have been indoctrinated through social media to believe that all of our men ain't worth a dime. When a lot of times, a lot of the women, especially in 2024, ain't worth a dime neither. Okay? So with that being said, We done got into this whole thing from social media to tell us that Black American men, all of them ain't nothing. And that's a lie. And that girl found that niche, found Black Americans' insecurity, and used it to make money off of it. Congratulations, Black American women. Welcome to the party. You're late. You're late. You're late. She played you. She played you. She used whatever you was going, your struggle, play like she was you, because we were ignorant. We didn't know. And I'm saying we in the context of being a Black woman. But she played you. And now the jig is up, and some of us are so deep in our coma, we won't even believe it. We gonna sit up here and windmill for the girl. And she ain't even from Acorn. And we don't, like the old saying go, it's easier to trick a nigga than to convince a nigga he done been tricked. Okay? But congratulations, Black American women who fell for this. You played yourself. You played yourself. Stop idolizing online relationships. Let's start there first. Stop idolizing online. I don't care if it's Russell Wilson and Sierra. Stop idolizing online relationships. They only show you the good. Stop idolizing online relationships. Stop saying, oh my God, it's gold. Oh my God, I love to see them together. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's why Barty getting a divorce every pregnancy. Y'all be thinking because Offset, we talked about this yesterday on the Dollhouse. Y'all think because Offsets be buying flowers and balloons and all of that they have perfect relationships? Girl, stop idolizing these people online. These people is lying to you. These people is lying to you. And she been lying the whole time, and she's still on Tasha K thing line, talking about, oh no, he was a sniper. And girl, stop the cap. You came on here and told us not only was he a bum, he not even taking care of his daughter that live on the Indian reservation, and that's a clear little girl. Please, girl, the jig is up. Or at least for some of us. That's just how it goes. Y'all got to stop taking this stuff for real life. But we find out he a deadbeat just like the Negro you left. Like, yeah, I don't know. The lady played y'all. Whoever was following her, you got played. And that's just that. And it's okay. We live and we learn and we move on and we live to fight another day. Thank you, Miss Kennedy, for the super chat. I appreciate you. She says, good hearing you, Boo. It's good to be heard, girl. It's good to be heard. The people on here trying to battle me about chess, girl, and I'm not even listening to the bigger picture, girl. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you, We Call BS News, for the super chat. Trump been hanging with us in NYC for decades. I wonder if Cam's sister Maya identifies as Black too. Now, shout out to Dane Calloway. Shout out to Dane Calloway. Ooh, we need to review that. Ooh, girl, we need to review that video. They have this clear man that did the breakdown on how Kamala got where she was. And baby, when I tell you them connections be connecting, do you hear me? Girl, the people not even ready for it. The people not even ready for it. And you know what's crazy? I believe everything that clear man said. But they got Black women, Black American women who gonna go to windmill. That's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. But ooh, wasn't it good, Whitney? That video was amazing. I gotta watch it again. Girl, that clear man. Oh, girl, y'all ain't ready for that, dude. Y'all ain't ready. A lot of Black people ain't ready for that. But yeah, you're right. We call BS News. The sister damn sure don't identify. They all just playing in our face. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. It's Bree to you. Welcome back. My grandmother's birthday was 7/31, and she lost her fight to cancer. Fight and passed on 8/2. She was 95. Funeral is Friday. Love you much. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that, Bree. My condolences to you. I'm so sorry to hear that. My prayers are with you. Y'all drop some hearts down there in the chat for Bree. I did not know that. I am so sorry to hear that. My love and condolences are with you, baby. Thank you for the super chat. We call BS News Podcast. Vu, I grew up with Corey from the Central Park Five, and they are there. They were there that night. I can't get into details, but trust me, the story's not accurate intentionally. What? Now they did say they was there. We already knew that, but they were trying to say that them boys didn't do nothing, though. Ooh, that's T girl. Send me an email. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Send me an email, Fefe. We could talk. Thank you, Pretty and Well, for being a member for 2 months. She says, "Miss you, girl. You right. Any other community ride for theirs while we let folks violate and still let them profit off of us. Sick of it. Yes, that's how I roll. That's how we is." Thanks, Brian's Beauty, for becoming a member. And thank you for being a member for 1 month. Oh, you must have upgraded. Vu, I'm so glad to hear your voice and learn from you. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. I got my kids addicted to your theme song. Oh, yeah, girl. I enjoyed it, and it was great. And shout out to them babies, girl. Let them dance. Let them get it out. Get that energy out, girl. All the children, like even my nieces and nephews love my little theme song, girl. Even though it ain't mine. It's just one I picked. But you know what I mean? Thank you. Radiant Sunshine, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Grand Risings Boo, so glad you're back. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be back. Disrupting Reality NYC, thank you for the super chat. The new divestors and the He-Man black women haters niggas are two sides of the same coin. A lot of these gender war soldiers aren't acorn, and that's the point. They got cosplayers in our community cosplaying as us, and because we are in a deep coma and deep sleep, we don't even realize that we being played, and they're using our insecurities to profit and divide, profit and divide, profit and divide. But we can't see it because we too much in our emotions and in our feelings. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You ain't lying. The divestors and the men haters ain't no better than the nigga sales and the red pill people. Y'all not. Because black women are foolish to believe that you can live or our race can survive without black American men. It don't work like that scientifically. And on the other side, these nigga sales who just mad they can't get the women on Instagram, they just as nasty and horrible as the women on the other side. Ain't nobody better. And I too used to be over there on Cynthia G. I used to be there. I used to be there like, yeah. I did. I told y'all where she lost me, where Cynthia lost me. Cynthia lost me with the ABs, with the unaliving of the boy babies. Oh no. Oh dude. I would rather you divest than to do that. That's why I jumped off the Cynthia train. When Cynthia used to holler, "Oh, y'all need to just go get ABs if you got a black." Oh no, not you talking about intentional unaliving. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. I would rather you divest than to do that. You know what I mean? So that's where she lost me at. Still, I think she's an intelligent woman, great content, but I will never agree with that part. And I thought the gender war thing was over, but apparently it's back alive. I don't know, child. But yeah, they over there causing division because they cosplaying and black people, black Americans don't even know who's who. That's what this is all about. You ain't lying. Thank you, Sade, for the super chat. For those who don't know, Earth is a feminine planet where women used to rule. Males are genetic mutations. All embryos start off as XX female until a genetic mutation occurs, and then it makes it XY male. Exactly. That's regular science. They taught us that in when we first learned science, girl, and we got into biology. But you know, it's the new stuff they update in Google, and all people want to know is about Google. And we're gonna talk about XX and XY in just a second. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat, for the super sticker, and thank you, Michelle, for the super chat. She says, "Vu, you are appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." Now let's get into it. I'm glad we brought up XX and XY. Let's get into it. Now, I posted this yesterday on the dollhouse. I'm pretty sure some of y'all were there on the live. I posted this and we were speaking about men saying that they're trans and going into women's sports. Okay. These are men saying that they identify as women, saying that they are women, and in the Olympics, they did boxing and beat women. And do you understand? We all know what boxing is. It's fighting. They were punching these women square in the face, and they are able to do this under the guise of Google, social media, and educating indoctrination. They got y'all believing that these people who say that they are women have now what they call a chromosomal disorder. It's like if somebody would have told y'all this 5 years ago, y'all would have said, ain't no way, y'all would have called cap. But we have been so heavily indoctrinated by social media. See, there you go. They were born women. They have XXY chromosomes. That is not the truth, baby. And I pray. I really do pray, Key. And I'm not trying to go back and forth with you or whatever, but I pray that you don't never come into a situation where you have to be affected by this. They just made that up. That XXY chromosome, they made that up. Just like I told y'all this yesterday at the dollhouse. They got this thing called oppositional defiant disorder. Let me say it again. It's called oppositional defiant disorder. Do you know what that means? If you tell your little boy, pick up them toys and go upstairs, and he say no, that's a disorder. So now they can medicate your child. These people are making this up as it goes. They are lying. It doesn't exist. From what I'm hearing, they even teaching the trans in biology now. It's biologically, I'm sorry, impossible. It's fake. It's not real. That XXY crap that y'all learning about, they just updating Google. And because we are so indoctrinated to believe the so-called educated or the so-called teachers or the so-called doctors who are really is just BSing, we just go roll with the move. And the facts of the matter is this.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
These are men. These are men. These are men. These are men. Period. Period. They are using this as an opportunity to be able to into men, into women's spaces, into women's sports, because the end goal is PDF files. You get it? You know what they say XXY is? They say XXY is a person who born with, it's a girl. This what the definition say. It's a female. No, yeah, it's a female born with testosterone. Bitch, what? What? So they might not have facial hair and all of that, but they got testosterone. If you have testosterone to a level where a Y is presented, you are a male. Unless you are a hermaphrodite, that is a male. The fact that y'all are okay with men boxing women, don't say nothing when your nigga knock your head between the washing machine and dryer. Are we tracking? Don't say nothing when your nigga don't call the police. Because all he got to do is say, I identify as a woman. I got XXY chromosomes. Don't you call the police. You get your head knocked between that washing machine and dryer and go lay down. Go get your head knocked and go lay down. Don't come back hauling, crying us. Oh my God, oh my God. Nope, he got XXY chromosomes. He got XXY chromosomes. Gigi, yes, we all have testosterone, but the reason why levels matter is because it determines sex, baby. It determines sex. So, of course, we are going to have way more estrogen than testosterone. That's what makes us women. And men are going to have way more testosterone than estrogen. That's what makes them men. It's not rocket science. This not even chess. It's checkers. It's got to be legal. Everybody asking if it's legal. They at the Olympics. They at the Olympics. It has to be legal. They down there at the Olympics, but I told y'all this was coming. I told y'all, did I not tell y'all? I told y'all when Gavin Newsom passed the law, we already talked about it. Obama came in and dropped this stuff off, and it's been escalating ever since. It's not going to stop until it gets to the P, the D, the F, and the files. Are you tracking? So it's very much legal. They got laws, baby. Let me show y'all what the people was over there saying, girl. Because, see, this why the video got took down yesterday. They were trying to say copyright. All right, bet. I ain't going to use none of them images. We're going to come over here and see what happened. This what they say. Khalif is... This is what people are repeating. This is what people are repeating, even in the chat today. And why are they repeating? You know why they repeating it? Because Google said it. Not one reason other than Google said it. That's it. The bottom line is most people are living their lives determined off what Google said. Yep, let's talk about it. This is what Google said. Khalif is not a transgender athlete. She was born a female, but has a disorder of sex development that results in XY chromosomes and testosterone levels similar to those of male athletes. Now let's just cut the back part. No, let's start with the first sentence, and then we're gonna go straight to the back because all the rest of that is filibuster. All the rest of that is filibuster. Khalif is not a transgender. She's a female. Pause. So that means she's XY. Let's go to the very last end. It's a disorder that results in XY chromosomes, right? So meaning a woman, and testosterone levels similar to those of males. This is the part I need y'all to hone in on. Testosterone levels similar. That means that's a man. You cannot determine a male or a female by anything but levels of what? Estrogen and testosterone. So if she, so-called she, has levels of testosterone to a male, then guess what that makes her? A male. You get it? You get it? Y'all have to listen to me and listen to me good. The Most High has given us a thing, especially Black people all over the diaspora. The Most High gave us something that most other people that walk this earth don't have. It's called discernment. Do y'all know what discernment means? Do y'all know what discernment means? Discernment means you have an ability to see something and actually make informed decisions by actually looking at it and studying it and realizing, okay, wait a minute, I know you set this tree in front of me and told me it's a tree, but it's giving rose bush teas. You get to analyze things and come up and make your own assessment of what people are putting in front of you. Okay? And the facts of the matter is we have completely thrown out our discernment for social politics. That's what this is all about. Social politics. We throw that out the window because of how we feel. Who cares about how you feel? That is a man. There is no sex development disorder. That's why they medicating our children, because y'all not even using the good discernment that the Most High gave y'all. Y'all just letting them people tell y'all anything because they wear a white coat or they the principal down at the schoolhouse. Y'all have to start using your own discernment. Everything them people telling you ain't the truth. It's just not. Just because they put it on Google don't make it true. This is why our young boys are growing up on this medication, being addicted to these drugs that they're giving us, right? They're growing boobs. Yes, if your son has been on any of those medications, start paying attention. They're growing boobs. They are poisoning our children because all we do is listen to what they say and then we go with the move. And we are helping and assisting with poisoning our children because we won't use the discernment the Most High gave us. We just go with whatever them people say. Y'all think because these people got white coats that they have your best interests at heart? Y'all is crazy. This is the point I'm making, because this why the video got taken. This why they kept blocking it yesterday. They saying doggone copyright. They lying, but we gonna go with the move and see how this go over here. Oh wow, Kelly Kell says my friend's son got a lawsuit for it. I know. The girl, they are poisoning and drugging our children, and we don't even know. Oh, you know why we don't know? Because we just trust in whatever them people say. Do you think any of these politicians, any of these teachers, you think them people give a damn about you? Y'all living in a movie. Y'all living in doggone in what do you call it? Y'all living in fantasy. Y'all living in Cinderella, girl. Them people lying to you. Them people don't give a damn about you or your child or you as a person. They do not care. If you are lucky enough to run across a doctor who actually cares, you are one of the few. You are lucky. They unalive people like crazy. I just saw a video on Facebook. This poor man was in there giving his son mouth-to-mouth resuscitation because the doctors refused. The doctors refused to keep him alive. He said the son was moving past the bowel movement, breathing and everything. And then they refused to work on him because he was an organ donor. That's another thing. Take that ugly ass shit off your license. Take that organ donor stuff off your license. Y'all want to be humanitarian? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's his name, Terrence Howard. Y'all want to be humanitarian? Blah, 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 blah. And them people is unaliving your ass. To be completely honest, I believe my sister was unalive like that now that I'm thinking about it. Because when my sister was popped back in 2003, them people came and told my mama she was 8 months pregnant. They was able to take my nephew, but them people came and told my mama that they couldn't save nothing on her, but she was an organ donor. Take that ugly ass shit off your license. Take it off. No, I don't want to be no organ donor. No. Take it off. My heart bled so much for them parents in there doing freaking CPR to their child, bro. Man, look, watch out. Like I say, y'all believe anything these people say because we were indoctrinated to believe that the police is there to protect us. The doctor is there to save us. The politician is there to help govern us in a positive way. Girl, them people is lying to you. Them people don't give a damn about you. They got movies, shows, Twitter, everything talk about how they take our organs and do us dirty. What's the little boy who was wrapped up in a mat and they say he hung himself or something like that and wrapped himself in a mat and they couldn't find his organs? Y'all, when are we? They put it in your face. They put it in your face, and y'all we so blinded and sleep. That's why we need to wake up. Kendrick Johnson, that's his name. We so blinded and asleep, we don't even see it, and they telling you to your face what the hell going on. Them clear people on their way out the door. The whole milks, they on their way out the door. And guess who they about to leave in charge? The skim milks. The skim milks, they're trying to leave them in charge, but at the lower level. Y'all got to be strong. You right. And don't forget Kanika Jenkins. Come on, man. What we talking about? What we talking? Them people put it in your face on a daily. Girl, they making movies about it, girl. Them people making, like, you can literally go on Prime Video, Netflix, any one of these things. You go Google organ harvesting movie and watch all the movies come up. You think that shit just entertainment? You think they just making this up? These the same white coats that are telling you that these XY people is XXYs. It's cap. It's cap. The same people that's selling your organs are the same ones telling you that a man ain't a man. It's a woman. Oh, I seen this too. That's been going on Southside. I've been seen that. These hoes going for BBLs out of town. Coming back, don't know why they having complications and they bleeding out. Girl, a whole kidney gone. Girl, the whole liver gone. Bitch, you almost pushing pedals, girl. You almost pushing pedals, girl. They done took your whole liver, bitch. You wondering why you had a drink and now you in cardiac arrest. That's not funny, but you know what I mean? It's not funny, but it's true. You wondering why after your BBL you went out, you had a drink, one sip, girl, and you in almost cardiac arrest, girl. They done took your liver, fat. They done took your whole liver. The whole liver is back with is in Tijuana, bitch. The whole liver is in Tijuana. Girl, police. Y'all better get out of Google and get on a doggone, getting some books. Get off of Google. Go buy y'all. I'm about to buy me some. My mama still got encyclopedias from way back then. I'm about to buy me a set of encyclopedias and is about to go get them. I want me an old vintage set too. Y'all better get off that Google and go get into some books. Get off Google and do me a favor. This is another favor I want y'all to do for me. Go get an old book or old dictionary and then turn around, look up a word and then Google it and see what happens. See the vast difference. Hey, Ada, thank you. Y'all better get off of Google and go get into some books, girl. Y'all is crazy. I know it's old school. We don't buy books no more. I had to do myself a favor too and start buying me some books. I gotta get me some books, and I've been buying some, but I'm about to get me an Encyclopedia Britannica set. I want a set of encyclopedias. I want a thing of them old big old hardback dictionaries. Y'all remember them? Oh yes, I want a few of them, and I want to get me some thesauruses, girl. Yes, no, oh no, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I heard about the thrift stores. I'm gonna go up in there too. Yep, go and get me some thesauruses. Go and get them. Yes, ma'am. I'm going. Oh, yes. I'm telling you, if anybody got any access to a dictionary, do me a favor. Go and look up a word in that dictionary and then Google it. And then you tell me how different that information is, and you tell me if it makes sense. Them people playing in y'all face. That is a man fighting a woman. And at the end of the day, anybody who want to be indoctrinated under Google or this education system or whatever the case may be, because they said that that's a woman and you know what you're looking at, then fine. But when it comes knocking at your front door, don't say nothing. Oh, girl, I ain't heard that in a while. World Almanac. That's the part. That's the part. The Almanac. Ooh, child. And I'm about to get me a map, but I saw a fire one at home, but it portrays the Earth as flat. Because that was the first maps, but y'all ain't ready for that. They didn't put the globe in front of you, and y'all believe everything that the people done gave you. But at the end of the day, the first original maps were flat. But we ain't gonna go there. This not the lie for that. Okay, okay. You guys like the video if you haven't already. You guys like the video if you haven't already. Now, the moral to the story is, yeah, that's why the live from yesterday was taken down, but it don't matter. I brought it over here. I'm editing it. Every time I edit out some girl, they just nitpicking. And with copyrights, you can't even dispute it because the people could come back and say no. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Now, let me make y'all mad. I showed this at the dollhouse yesterday, but this is a receipt that was left behind. Hold on. Let me read some super chats. Thank you, Esther, for the super chat. So now our own eyes lying to us. LOL. Okay, exactly. Yeah, it don't believe what your eyes see, girl. Believe what they say. Don't worry about your eyes. Thank you, Mika, for the super sticker. And thank you, Empress Evelyn, for the super chat. Bottom line, this so-called powers that be hate the rising of the matriarch. Of course they do, because it throws their whole plan off. Remember, they were only able to do what they did under a patriarch. We wasn't doing that before them people came over here messing with us. We wasn't doing none of that before them people came over here messing with us. We didn't have no patriarchy. That's they stuff. That ain't ours. But don't worry about it. And like I said, the earth repairs itself. That's what divine feminine does. And it's coming back. And they can't do nothing about it. And thank you, Cindy J, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Now, let me make y'all mad again. If y'all wasn't on the live yesterday. This is a receipt left by a migrant. Shout out to everybody who supported my migrant video that I did the other day. This receipt was left behind by some migrants. And if you can look at the very top of that receipt, I can't zoom in. Look. Look. The top of that receipt, there's a balance of food stamps for 13 racks, and then there's a cash balance for almost 5 racks. This is what the government is doing for immigrants now, or migrants, as y'all want to call them, right? Now, Black Americans, this is our fault. Again, people on the outside played on your emotions and used it for their game. Now, we are being told from people from the Boule and from Skamala and them that they can't do nothing specifically for Black people. They said that. Yet the migrants who not even citizens are coming in getting 15 racks of doggone food stamps and 5 racks in cash every month per person. Let me say that part again. Because, see, I remember when gas was almost $4 down here in Georgia, girl, and I had to start thinking about sleeping down at the job. Let's talk about it. I remember in 2020, gas went up to $4, and I work an hour away from my home, so I drive an hour each way every day. And I was starting to think about actually staying at the job, but then I said, well, what I'm going to do with Saint? That's how bad it got for me. I can't speak about y'all. I can't speak to y'all. I can only speak to me. I remember when gas prices went up so high, I could not afford it. And I was contemplating on staying at the job because I couldn't afford to go back and forth every day. Now, that was just me, and I live alone. So with that being said, to watch these people get 5 racks a month per person, in cash, and then 15 racks a month per person in food stamps. I know I live alone. It cost me $100 to go to Walmart. I told y'all that yesterday. And then I gotta listen to people like Steve Harvey. I don't listen to him, but Roland, I don't listen to these people, but I gotta see people tell us that we should just vote for this so-called Black woman because she ain't Black, but we supposed to vote for her because we scared of Trump, when the facts of the matter is we've been going through the worst shit in the last 4 years. Let's talk about it. Now, we haven't been able to afford eggs to feed our family. They're poisoning our food. We haven't been able to pay for groceries, gas prices, our mortgages are going up, we losing our homes, people can't afford rent, we are struggling the worst that we ever had. We in a painted recession. We in a recession that we don't even know we in because we have things. I keep telling y'all that. We in a recession, we in a depression, and we don't even know it because we have things to show for that we believe shows that we have things. I mean, that we have some sort of wealth. When the fact of the matter is, most of us is living pillar to post or check to check. Let's talk about it. Most of us, even if you're making 6 figures, that ain't nothing in 2024. That ain't nothing in 2024. So we can't keep our head above water. We living in a whole repeat of good times. Let's talk about it. All of the women is a bunch of Floridas, and all of the Florida Evans, and all the men's is a bunch of James. Working, busting your knuckle down at the doggone car wash, trying to make ends meet. Don't know where the next meal gonna come. All the women's, we Florida Evans, we praying to our white Jesus and our cosplaying Obamas. And we hoping that they just do right by us this time, Lord. We just hoping because that's the only Jesus my mama know and her mama know and her mama know. So he's going to make a way. Just pray about it. Whole time we out here eating dog food for dinner. And these people coming over here illegally. Not only are they getting 5 racks of cash, 15 racks of food stamps per person, they get free housing, free driver's license, free health care, free education. We got people who serve in the military who can't get all of that. I've seen so many people losing their house, bruh. because you on a fixed mortgage thinking, okay, my mortgage can never fluctuate, and it can't. Guess how the government taking their money back so y'all can pay these people's bills? Guess how the government is taking their money from you so that you can take care of them? They gonna raise your property tax. This how I go. If you live in an area that has natural disasters, they're not gonna raise your property tax. You know what they're gonna raise? Your insurance. What does that mean? New Orleans, we talked about this on this channel. One lady lost her home because they say New Orleans has flood issues, which they've always had, and they done raised the damn lady insurance up so much she can't even afford her mortgage. So now the lady had to lose her house or sell her house because the insurance, not the mortgage, the insurance. Now, let's say you don't live in a natural disaster area like me. I don't live in an area where they got natural disasters. Guess what they doing to my duck ass? Raising my doggone property taxes every year. My mortgage started out at 1,800. I'm at well over 2 racks now. So if they don't hit you on the side with the insurance, don't worry about it, fat. They're gonna hit you on the side with the property taxes. And to all my renters in the chat, don't feel like, whoo, I dodged the bullet. No, you didn't. Cause I'm hearing y'all around here paying $2,000 for 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. Can we talk? Can we talk? Let's talk about it. I'm hearing this. I didn't say it. This is what they said. They said the renting people is around here paying $2,000 for 1 and 2 bedrooms, girl. Where the children sleeping? Where the children sleeping, girl? So you didn't even dodge a bullet, because guess what? Just like they raising property taxes and just like they raising insurance, guess what they about to do to your rent even more than it already is? Let's talk about it. Guess what they about to do? Raise your rent. So you ain't even taking up, you're not even in a safer spot to rent no more. You ain't even in a space to rent no more. But that's done by design, because if you think that the government officials and the people that got money was going to pay the bill for these migrants to get 15 racks a month in food stamps and 5 racks a month in cash, then you boo-boo the fool. If you believe that that was going to come out of their pocket, then girl, somebody really have been lying to you, because this don't even make no sense.
It's survival. I guess somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
Yep. Let's talk about it. They gotta recoup that money back, girl. That's gotta come out of your and if you live with your mammy or your uncles or somebody and you ain't paying no rent, and you're like, ooh, thank you, Lord, I dodged the bullet. No, you didn't. You got a job. Yeah, they're gonna hit you on the taxes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They're gonna hit you on the taxes. Either way, you're gonna pay on the front end. How Funky used to say, you gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay on the back end. But either way, your ass gonna pay. And black people, we voted for this. Let's talk about it, black Americans. This is our fault. And it really ain't my fault, because I didn't vote for this. But because we black Americans, I'm gonna group us together. But these are really my sentiments for black Americans.
It's all y'all's fault. Y'all messed up the family. Can't you see that?
You get it? Y'all let them people put the migrants on that TV. They had them children crying. Adios meals. And niggas went the guy soft-hearted, even though you see the little black boy up the street don't never have no shoes on his feet. His mama, you know, she don't never be home with them children. Y'all don't have no sympathy and empathy for the black kids in your neighborhood. Hell, in some of your families. And y'all will walk past them people and not bat an eye. But they put them skim milk children on that TV. They put them skim milk children on that doggone TV. And then they put Trump up there hollering, build the wall, and you Negroes lost your ever-loving mind. You didn't care about your kids. You didn't care about kids who need you and kids who look like you. You didn't care about none of that shit. You got in your feelings, in your bag of feelings, and you voted against your own best interest, and you got up there and voted this man in so he could continue what Obama started, which is flooding you out with these damn illegals who will then in turn be in charge of your ass. They're going to be your judge. They're going to be your teachers, your church teachers. They're going to be your juror. They're going to be all of that. And do you think for 1 minute that the black and brown coalition going to come and save you niggas? This how weird my people are. What my mama said, the Bible say, black people us, we are some stiff-necked, something like that. I can't remember, but something about how we are called a stiff-necked people. Listen, that ain't a lie. So we was howling and screaming and kicking and screaming because these migrants that came in and took all our resources. They putting our children out the school. The children can't get no after school programs, but they coming up with all of this money and bop. And we was all on it. But as soon as Kamala stepped her ugly ass on the scene, you niggas forgot the whole play. You niggas was like, you know what? I forgot about that. We got to get Kamala into office. Whole time, all of this is happening under what? The Biden-Harris administration? Let me say that part again. This ain't happening under Trump. This ain't happening under Bush. None of the Bushes. This ain't happening under none of them people. This happened under Obama and Biden and Harris. And you niggas want to get up here and ski-wee your ass down to the polls again. Y'all is crazy. Something is mentally wrong with Black American people. I understand why everybody do us the way that they do us and take advantage of us. We are politically, socially, and emotionally stupid. We are doing this to ourselves. What is wrong with y'all? And all they gotta do is run across you niggas and say, they're gonna have Project 2025. Look at all the niggas, oh my God, Project 2025, Project 25, Project 25, we can't let them in, Project 25. Bitch, this is Project 25. We already in Project 25. You can't even see it, duck, goose, because you so busy in your bag of emotions. Girl, please, F your own churn, F your own communities, F your own people. Let's get Skamala in the office. This is crazy. This is Project 25, girl. Oh my God, they're gonna get Project 25. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. We can't. He's gonna do Project 25. Bitch, you already in Project 25. What Project 25 said they can't, that they gonna do that you ain't already did? They done already took your reproductive rights. If Skamala and Joe Biden cared about that, guess what they would have did? Everything they had to do to veto it or make it not go. But guess what they did? Nothing, because they don't want you to reproduce, stupid. So that I don't mean to call y'all stupid, but they don't want you to reproduce. So when they flood these gates with all of these doggone migrants, you niggas get drowning out. They've been telling y'all, they've been doing this since they come here. They've been telling us this since they landed on this thing. What Malcolm X said, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Since they come here off them nasty ass boats, and you niggas been, and it's our fault because it's our nature, been so inviting. Oh my God, welcome, friend. Yeah, welcome your own demise. And we still doing it in 2024. So I don't fault the ancestors. They did what we doing in 2024. You can't even fault the people in civil rights. Oh, I never would have been out there letting no dogs bite on me. You're letting them bite on you now? Let's talk about it. You're letting them put the water hose on you now? You just ain't wet. See, you think because you're not wet, they're not putting the water hose on you, stupid. No. Everything that they did back then, you're doing it again. How the old saying go? There's nothing new under the sun. Everything you did has already been done. Only difference is they put the water hose on them back then. They got wet. In this time, you just not wet. You think because you dry, they ain't got the water hose on you. You want to know who's paying that bill? You, me. Once again, we put everybody in front of us. We don't like each other. We don't care about each other, and that's okay. But at some point as a community, we have to start taking a united front, bruh. Great Britain didn't like France when they came and conquered America, but guess what they did? Put their differences aside so they can come and fight for the better good. Black American people, y'all have to do this. Y'all have to do this. The more they keep us divided through indoctrination, through religion, education, all of this crap, the more we're going to be in this situation. And they brainwashing us so much that common sense ain't even common. We funding the clear people to come over here illegally, the skim milks. That's coming out of my pocket and yours. When you go to the gas station and that gas went up to $4-5, that's where the money was coming from. When you first got your house and then all of a sudden your property taxes or your insurance went up, that's where the money coming from. When you went to pay rent and they re-sign your lease and them people said, oh, it was $850, now we moving it up to $1250. That's where the money coming from. Y'all don't even see the play because you so much in your bag behind this damn ski-wee bitch. Fuck Kamala. I said it. That bitch don't give a damn about you or me. And let me say something about these bitches too. Hold on. Let me get these sluts up here too. Because Black Americans, y'all are so easily fooled. Y'all don't even see the play when it comes. So now you got these heifers. Ski-weeing. Here we go. Here you go. All the ski-wees. Oh, yes, we gonna march down to the polls in our stilettos and our jean shorts. We gonna put our stonewashed jean shorts on and we gonna march on down to the pole. The fact of the matter is, y'all don't even realize that these Divine Nine organizations, and it's not everybody in them because most people aren't even in on the play. So if you D9 and it's not you, a hit dog don't have to holler. But let me say this. These ski-wees who y'all think represent the mass majority of you are the ones who are marching your duck ass down to your own demise too. And a lot of them don't even know it. Most Black people don't even get college degrees. And of the ones who do, most of them don't pledge no sorority. Why the hell is y'all letting the ski-wees tell y'all what to do? Oh, my bad. Because y'all believe educated niggas are smartest. Girl, please. Girl, please. Y'all, that's why y'all believe a motherfucker with a degree, bachelor's, master's, doctorate. Y'all think they smarter than you. That is the dumbest thing that ever happened to Black people. Stop letting them ski-wees march your duck ass down to your demise, because that's what they doing. They are literally ski-weeing your duck ass down to your demise. And most of us ain't no damn D9. How the hell y'all be hollering about the boule or the Black Caucus? The D9 is an extension of that. What are we talking about? The D9 is an extension of the Black Caucus and the boule. Why do you think that most of your politicians, most of your doctors, most of your lawyers, why you think they all D9? Why you think that you think that's a coincidence that most of them out the D9? Y'all think that's a coincidence? They did a whole study. We talked about it a while ago on this channel. How the D9s how the D9s basically how the D9s I don't know if I hope the sound didn't get bad, but how the D9s basically monopolize the medical field. Did y'all forget? Y'all must have forgot. Y'all had to forget. And y'all letting these skiwees march your silly ass. Not hold on, get them up here. Y'all letting the ski-wee y'all down to the doggone thing because they like to step to wipe me down. Girl, these niggas is traitors. A lot of them don't even know it. I think that a lot of them are indoctrinated under the bullshit too. Because remember, they got to go through rituals to do this shit. They got to go through actual rituals and kneel to pagan gods. So they don't even realize it. But they marching you down to the thing. Why do you think Dr. Jackie was the one that Skamala spoke to? Dr. Jackie next up. One Dr. Jackie over there saying not helping, not believing black women pain during pregnancy. Ain't that the biggest reason why black women unalive during birth? Giving birth? Y'all think that's a coincidence? Y'all believe that's the coincidence? If you got a problem with the Black Caucus, if you got a problem with the boule, the same problem should exist with the D9. Y'all do your own thing over there. Don't speak for us and don't fuck with us. If y'all won't go get all the D9s together and ski-wee together, that's fine. But don't get online talking about, come on, black people, come on, hell, Roland Martin, big nasty ass is a D9, and he ain't even from Acorn. They listen. Most of the people who join gangs have the exact same upbringing as the people who join Divine Nine organizations. Let me say that again. Most of the people who join gangs have the same upbringings, environments, and issues that the Divine Nine people have. What is that? When a young boy go to join a gang, why does he join a gang? He wants leadership. When a person go join the Divine Nine, why do they join the Divine Nine? I know they're gonna tell you, oh, it was for networking, girl. Bye. That's part of it, but that ain't what it is. You went join for the leadership. That's why you go through what they call it, Hell Week, and you must the burning sands and all of that. That's why you go through the humiliation rituals. You need leadership. The same reason why the little boy go to join the gang. Oh, I need leadership and I also need structure. A lot of y'all who join the D9 need structure. Y'all come from homes where you didn't have a father. You are missing or lacking some sort of belonging. So what do? Join organizations to what? Belong. The same thing the little boy do at the Crips and the Bloods is the same thing the D9 do over there at the high schools and the colleges. It ain't no different. The D9 can't point no finger at the gang because the D9 is the gang. Let's talk about it. When Boosie wore that sweater, I don't know who organization it was. The Kappas, I don't know. But when Boosie wore that sweater, didn't the D9 damn near try to get him up out of here? If you go in a blood gang and you put a red bandana on and you ain't part of the blood, what you think they gonna do? And the head ski wee, Skamala Harris got these niggas. She ain't even a nigga, but she got niggas doing this. Man, y'all got to be strong, man. Y'all got to be strong. Y'all have to be strong. The head skiwee got y'all all food, calling this woman a black woman, and we know for a fact, even if you're in, and listen, her being black is not the biggest issue. It is one of the main issues because we've waken up to realize we've been played. Okay. So I get it why everybody's running around to everybody's comments saying she ain't black. All right, we got that part. Now we need to get into what's really going on. Okay. What's really going on is Skamala is carrying her ass down to these boule meetings, these Divine Nine meetings. She was just over there with the Zetas talking about, I'm going to make sure women have their rights. Well, why didn't you make sure it happened 2 years ago when they passed the law? You were already here. Yo, the thing goes to you and Biden. It's not just you. So if you were going to give women back their rights, why didn't y'all make it happen when they passed the law? I need somebody to help me out. And look at all the bitches in the audience. Sounding like goddamn jungle animals. And you niggas let them play that soundbite for you and put it on Twitter. It goes viral. They done told y'all niggas done raised all this money the whole time. It really was probably them, the powers that be, that was putting it under Negro's name, but we ain't gonna go there. And y'all letting these people believe that all these people is on the side of Skamala. And all she give you is make the mother effing stallion hollering, if you love your bodies, then you need to be voting for Kamala. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. And you niggas with the twerking and bouncing and moving your hips. Girl, you came. It's like watching a freaking minstrel show. I could imagine what the conversations be about Black America when the clears get behind closed doors. Boy, if I could be a fly on the wall, because I know what I be thinking, and I'm a Black American. I know what I be thinking, and I'm a Black American. But boy, if I could be at one of them White House dinners as a waiter, you know how they say, the waiters had to sit there and listen to all of that stuff, but they couldn't say, oh, girl, if I could just get one day on the job and listen to them clear people down in these politicians talk about you niggas. But I know they, oh, girl, y'all, listen, I already know we emotional. If y'all heard what them people, because I know what I be thinking about my own people. If y'all heard what them people really be saying behind y'all back after they give y'all Megan Thee Stallion and say, body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Oh, girl, y'all probably want to have a civil war. Y'all would probably want to go into a civil war. I need my Black people to be strong. We have to. And these people smile in your face every day. They come down. Oh, hey, girl. Yes, I'm Black too. Yeah, girl. You got Skamala over there talking about, I make the best greens. One time, I had so many greens to cook, I had to wash them in the bathtub. And you niggas, oh my God. Bitch, wash them where? You had to do what? I went to college and I smoked weed and I inhaled and I listened to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Bitch, you graduated in 89. Bitch, them niggas wasn't out yet. And all she gotta do is go to a HBCU when most niggas don't have degrees. And that's another thing. Like I say, stop looking up to these niggas with these goddamn degrees. They ain't as smart as you think they are. They're only smart in being indoctrinated with whatever field they chose in that doggone college. They ain't smarter than you. One time at band camp, my friends and I, we decided that we were gonna go out, so I wore my best friend's shoes. And when we went out, they were playing gin and juice. And I actually tried gin and juice. I don't remember the song, but I remember the gin and juice. And niggas ate it up. Girl, you can't make this shit up. You want to know the difference between Kamala and Obama? Acting. Let me say that again. That might have went over a couple of y'all heads. You want to know the difference between Skamala and Obama? Acting. Obama is a Denzel Washington actor, right? Skamala give Taraji P. Henson tease. Are y'all tracking? No, I'll do you one better. Obama is like Angela Bassett. Skamala is Taraji P. Henson. It's a good movie, but you just don't quite really feel like she embodied the role. You get what I'm saying? But when Angela Bassett get on here, girl, everybody feel the vibe. Everybody feel like, she embodied, she is Tina Turner. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she is, whoever she played, that's who she is. But when Taraji played, it just be like, girl, it's a good movie. And it's kind of convincing, but and that's why, look, that's why I said it's just the acting. Because I, at one time, felt like Obama was more authentic. That nigga ain't no nigga. Obama is a cosplaying Negro who did a master's program at an HBCU, because you know that's all it takes. He learned the walk, the talk. He smoked cigarettes, and God willing, or God forbid, when that nigga shot basketball, you niggas was sold. Y'all like the way this nigga walk in and stride and strut on in. I ain't gonna lie, he was handsome. I ain't gonna lie. He was handsome. Because he got me too. Y'all let this nigga scroll in and give the black daps and dap niggas up like they did on Key and Peele and bop, bop, bop. And y'all forgot. He ain't even from Acorn. And he played black people. Played them so bad to where we're still feeling the remnants of it in 2024. This nigga came up in what, 16? So I ain't mad at y'all for falling for Obama. He got us all. All us got. All us got with Obama. But now that the blinders are off, now it's up to you. Now it's up to you. The blinders are off. The glasses have been lifted. The veil has been lifted. Now, if you want to live in the comfort, and I'm not talking to us, but I'm just saying, period. If black people want to live in the comfort of their own delusion, then that's fine. But you have the tools and the information. If you just refuse to come out of that, that's fine. All I'm asking is stay out of the way of the people who's trying to move around. Stay out of the way of the people who's trying to move around. And all of that guilt shaming. Oh, so if you saying if you don't like Kamala, you must be a Trump supporter. Or if you don't like this, you must be that. That don't work no more, baby. That don't work no more. You can't shame nobody into thinking like you. Y'all still sleep. We waking up. None of them are Acorn. Obama ain't no more nigga than Kamala. His daddy is an African. Ain't he from Kenya? His pa is an African and his mom is a juice. Orange juice. He ain't no more. He ain't even a real American. Remember when Donald Trump asked for the birth certificate and the media told y'all that, oh my God, he's racist. And y'all was like, oh, he is racist. Now, that's a valid mother effing question. Where was his birth certificate? You cannot be president of the United States if you are not born in the United States. Where was his birth certificate? But y'all was so in y'all feelings, me too, for a little while, that y'all was saying, oh yeah, he must be racist because he wanted his birth certificate. Where's that, bro? That was a valid question. Where is the birth certificate? Let me show y'all this. I want to show y'all this. Look at Joy Reid, this other cosplaying Negro. I keep telling y'all, these people got melanin, but they ain't you. They not like us, went all over y'all head. Look at Joy Reid in this bad color and bad wig. Y'all got to start identifying. We don't have hard features like these people. We don't have hard faces like these people, for the most part. Look at Joy.
That if Donald Trump becomes president, Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas will immediately retire. They're both in their 70s. They want to retire under a Republican. We now know they are naked partisans. They're not jurists by any stretch of the imagination. They will retire, and Donald Trump will replace them with 30-something and 40-something-year-old versions of themselves, meaning Donald Trump will have appointed at that point 5 out of 9 members of the United States Supreme Court. He will have created a court that will last for 50 years or more. That is the legacy he will then inherit as somebody who did not win the popular vote the first time, who got a stolen court seat that he was allowed to flip after Justice Ginsburg died. This is insanity that people are even considering doing it.
First of all, let's talk about the message. Clarence Thomas and all them old ass people that's on that Supreme Court been on there for damn near 50 years themselves. So why is it a bad thing for them to put young people in there? I'm confused. See, we be worried about the president and we're not worried about what we really need to be talking about. We need to talk about putting statute of limitations on how long these people could be down here at the Supreme Court justice, or how they working with these doggone these Senate seats and all of that. Y'all be letting them people propaganda your ass behind this presidential bullshit, when the fact of the matter is it's so much more we need to be dealing with. Ain't nothing wrong with them old ass people retiring. Go lay down. So there ain't nothing wrong with him putting somebody younger on there. The problem is, as Americans, we need to be visiting why these people get to hold these seats for 100 damn years. No, just like the president get 4, they need 4. We need to be putting up every doggone year when they holler about, oh, who we gonna vote for president. We need to be voting for the Supreme Court justice too. But ain't nothing wrong with getting them old ass crackers up out of there, and the crack in the Negro pen. So ain't nothing wrong with the message. But I'm showing you this because I want to show you. Listen, Joy has been cosplaying like the Queen of Kings girl. Has been cosplaying like she African American. She's not. I don't care where she was born. None of that matters. If I'm born in China, that don't make me Chinese. I'm still a nigga. Let me say that again. If in 1983 my mama shitted me out at the Wall of China, that don't make me Chinese. I'm still a nigga. Can we talk? So I don't care where she was born. Because see, a lot of people, well, she was born, I don't care. It's not where you born, it's who is in your ancestry, your genetics. So if I was born in China, that don't make me Chinese. I'm still a nigga. You get it? Now she done got up here with the bad wig and the bad face, making us think that she's one of us, talking about us and our culture and us and Black Americans and us. And you ain't one of us, bitch. You ain't me. You ain't me, and you are not the same. And all of these cosplayers have all of our goddamn jobs and positions, and we can't even get them. Let me say that again, because I think that one it might have missed a few of y'all. They got all of our jobs, and we can't even get them. Girl, let's talk about it. We putting everybody in position except us. We are literally propping these people up. We paying reparations. We giving our reparations away to the migrants. Then we putting all of these foreigners up in our seats to govern us. We don't even see the play. And they playing in our face, dancing at the parties with us, pledging AKAs like in D9, like Roland Martin. They pledging all of these doggone places, and we thinking because we still deep sleep, oh, we all the same, and we are not. And these people, and we putting them in all our positions. We can't even be in charge of us. We are voting for and placing foreigners in charge of us on our motherfucking land. That is crazy to me. On our land. This belongs to us. We just don't know it yet. And we are employing and pushing all these foreigners to be in charge of us. Have we gotten it yet? And like Miss Parker just said, most of us can't even get a job. Most of us can't even go get a job, girl. Jobs is scarce. But guess who is gonna get the jobs? The foreigners and the migrants. Guess who is gonna get the job? Guess who gonna get the job before you? The foreigner and the migrant. And let me gag you up a little bit more. The foreigners and not the foreigners, but the migrants, most of them don't even know English. They still gonna get the job. We are literally creating this. I seen this sister on Twitter, and I had to share this with y'all. This is an old video. I think it's an old video, but this puts the nail in the coffin right here. Check this out.
About our lineage. Who are we? We're Black Americans. I can trace my family back, my ancestors back to the 1700s. Okay? So we're Black Americans. We have been here since the founding of the country. That matters, does it not? Does it matter that our parents, our ancestors were here since the founding, since the 1600s, since the 1700s? Is that relevant? Is that significant? Yes, I think it is. Well, I mean, my ancestors didn't slave and sweat and, toil and all that hard work that they did for Joanne Reed to have a job. She's from the Congo. They worked for Black Americans to have jobs. They did all that for Black Americans, not people from the Congo who are first generation Americans. Not even Kamala Harris, who's Indian American and Jamaican. Right. My ancestors didn't work for Kamala Harris to have these benefits. They worked for Black Americans to have benefits. I think even Obama is not even a Black American. This is why using color, the skin color, is not sufficient. It's confusing. Right. And this is why I say white Americans and Black Americans have been in America the longest since its founding. And that is significant. That matters. That history matters. And so this is why, and I don't know why so many, and I want to get into this issue about Black women, Black American women supporting. I know it's nonprofit, but Black American women don't understand most of them, some do, but most of them don't understand. They think everything is about skin color. And that's a superficial analysis of the situation. They're not looking at the history. They don't know the history. And they're just so wedded to the political left position, embracing all of their policies. And their policies have been detrimental to Black America. They need to get away from that embrace of all these policies that are the detriment. So what I'm thinking, they're not doing their homework. They're not reading this cast your bucket where you are. Cast down your bucket where they're not reading this history. They're being superficial. They're just watching the television and going along with what the politicians say. That is not sufficient. About our
I just want to say hello.
First of all, I don't know who this queen was, who this sister was, but when I tell you she was spitting, do you understand me? Black American women, we love our people that we, our diaspora people or whatever, that's fine. But we have to start being able to identify who is who and what is what. Because we are literally putting everybody in front of us and then turning around and howling and crying for freaking reparations. It's almost like you're asking to be punished. It's almost like you're running to the doggone plantation. We losing our homes. Our children are undereducated. They graduating on reading on 4th and 5th grade and 7th grade levels. We are jacked up and messed up every which way. Girl, them people turning us every which way but loose. And we get in our feelings and all logic go out of the freaking window. And we putting all these people before us. Like the lady said, my ancestors didn't fight to give the jobs away to the foreigners. My ancestors didn't get unalived at these wars so the foreigners could take the jobs and we do all the suffering. Now, none of your ancestors fought and died in wars or fought in doggone and took all type of persecution so that you can suffer. That don't make sense. But we are in an emotional state of being now, and because of that, we are putting everything in front of us because of how we feel. Not because of what's going on, because of how we feel. We lost sight of the fact that we was just screaming and hollering and jumping up and down behind the migrant crisis. All that goes out the window because, oh my God, Project 25. This is no shade, but I got to say this part. This is no shade, but I got to say this part. This is no shade, but I got to say this part. Nothing grinds my gears more than a goddamn foreigner, number one, in a position of power, and number two, to look me in the eye and have an issue with me or tell me anything about what I should or shouldn't be doing. Because, bitch, you couldn't hack it where you come from, you goddamn runaway. So don't come over here because you get special privileges and special things and things that I don't get, and you get to be put above me. You remember the lift up act over old girl was talking about? That was talking about giving that to everybody but you, stupid. But don't come over here and look me in my face and feel like you better than me or feel like I'm just lazy or I'm just not this, that, and the third. You a goddamn runaway. Go do that shit where you come from. Go back to your land. If you so successful and you so great, go carry your ass, pack your bags fat, and carry your ugly ass back to the island or to the deserted place you come from and see if you could do it over there. And then they give us this bullshit story. Oh, my parents came here with nothing. They literally came with nothing and they worked. No, they did not. Yeah, they came here with nothing. That part is true. But they didn't work like you said they did. Yeah, your daddy drove the cab. Yeah, your grandpa did this, that. But they also got things that Black Americans didn't get. That's how they were able to be successful, stupid. So can't no foreigner tell me nothing about nothing. You can't open your mouth to me. You can't even look at me. Because the struggle story that they passed down to your ugly ass to make you really feel like your daddy came here and got it out the mud. No, he didn't. He got money just like the migrants got too. That's the incentive to get your pa and your mom to run away from their lands and come here, stupid. See, y'all don't know that part. Y'all don't know that part. They telling y'all when my parents came here and they drove taxis from sun up to sundown. And my parents had nothing. No, bitch, they got housing. No, bitch, they got money. No, bitch, they got food stamps. Let's talk about it. They just don't tell you that part. That's why they come over here. They have incentives. 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 Because trust and believe, if they were such hard workers and such vigilant people, they wouldn't have ran away from home. Home alone. Let me say that part again. If you are such vigilantes and you're so persevering and you're this, that, and the third, you would have never ran away from that fucking hut you call a home. You can't tell me nothing, bitch. You can't open your, matter of fact, you can't even sit next to me. You can't sit next to me, because what your pa forgot to tell you was when he got here with nothing, they gave him somewhere to lay his head and they gave him food stamps to feed his family. You see, he didn't tell you that part though. Now I'm gonna play the sister one more time and I'm getting off of here. Yeah, they rehearsed that storyline, Esther, and it drives me freaking crazy. It blows me, bro. I be sitting here saying, so if my parents can make it when they came here with nothing, why is it that yours can't make it? You know why mine didn't make it, bitch? Let's talk about it. Pull the gloves off. Let's talk about it. You know why your parents so-called came here with nothing and my parents already were here and your parents were able to be successful and mine wasn't? Well, let me tell you why. See, there's a system of government that's put in place that basically keeps my parents down. They either have to go on welfare where they will remain under the poverty level, and it will also tear up all of our situations, our communities and our families, or they'll be denied education, they'll be denied jobs, they'll be denied positions, they'll be denied all of those things. And when your raggedy ass rice and pudding eating ass mama and pa come over here, let's talk about it. When your raggedy ass rice and pudding eating motherfucking mammies and pappies come over here, they told you they just started from the bottom. Now we here. Y'all, they gave you the Drake story. But what we all know, just like Drake, he ain't start from the bottom, and neither did your mammy nor your pappy. When they got here, the stipends was waiting. Yay! Let's talk about it. When they got here, they had a door and a key. They put the key in the door and they laid on the mattress and had you so they could stay. And then on top of that, you had what Kamala was over there talking about, a lift up. They gave your pappy and mammy a lift up. In the job they denied my mom for, they gave it to your raggedy ass mom. Let's talk about it. The education my sister went to apply for, they gave it to your ugly ass sister. The position that my daddy was supposed to get because he worked his ass off and he did everything he needed to do and he played by the rules and he over excelled, your ugly ass daddy got it. Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah. The loans. When my daddy went down there to get a loan to open the store on the corner, they denied my daddy. But when your ugly ass daddy went down there to open a corner store, they gave it to him. That's why the Africans own stores. That's why the Arabs own stores. That's why the Asians own stores. That's why we don't own nothing, because everything that's supposed to be given to us, they give to y'all. Don't you? If you a foreigner, love y'all down to the ground. But if you have the mentality of, oh, black people just lazy, or, oh, I don't understand what y'all plight is, shut the fuck up talking to me. You bitches can't talk to me about nothing. You bitches can't talk to me about nothing. You ain't nothing but a goddamn bunch of runaways. Carry your ass back to your land wherever you come from. Carry your ass back to the hut you crawled out of, bitch. You can't tell me nothing. Matter of fact, you can't even sit next to me. Because even through all of the bullshit that I done gone through, my mammy done gone through, her mammy done gone through, we still come out successful, and you bitches wouldn't have no culture or nothing if it wasn't for us. Let's talk about it. Yeah, y'all got me started now. Because see, if it wasn't for black women, you bitches wouldn't even have no identity. You hoes would still be wrapping your head up in turbans, bitch, carrying your babies in the fucking blanket. Bitch, don't play with me. Don't play with me. You bitches will still be kicking rocks with no shoes on. Don't play with me. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, everything you got come from us, bitch. Don't play with me. You bitches will still be in circles going, hey, Yolanda, hey, Yolanda, hey, hey. But you know, back at one point, I'm already on the roll. I might as well roll it out. At one point, we used to know who the foreigners were. Remember, the Africans looked like Africans. They smelled like it too. No shade, but I had to say that part. You know what I'm saying? They used to look and smell. You knew it, and you could spot them from down the street. Yeah, that's an African. You know what I'm saying? Or if it was a Jamaican, or you knew they was Jamaican. They don't wear shoes a lot of times. This is no shade. I gotta say this part. You know what I'm saying? If they was a Nigerian or what, you knew who the fuck. Now these niggas done cosplay so well, you gotta ask. These niggas done cosplay so much, they've abandoned their culture, and they're the same ones, Haitians, y'all too. Y'all the same ones that turn around and look at us and tell us we don't have no culture. As you wear our nails, as you wear our wigs, as you put your makeup on like us, as you speak in our vernacular, period. They not like us. You look us dead in the face and tell us we don't have no culture, as you completely abandon yours, only when it's convenient, to take on ours. Bitch, you could kick rocks with your big toe with no shoes on, bitch, down a rocky hill. Do you hear me? You bitches can't sit next to me. You bitches can't sit next to me, because if you had to go through what I had to go through on this here land, I promise you, if you put us on an even footing, let's talk about it. If you put me and you on an even footing, you put my mom and your mom on an even playing field with the same doggone limitations, I promise you, your ass will be running away from here like you ran away from the last place you left. Weak ass, bitch ass niggas. Don't play with me. Go play with your mom. Don't play with no me. And again, this ain't to all foreigners. I'm talking about the ones who had that mentality. Go play with your mom. Don't play with no me. Because you think that you really doing something big, and you really, and I ain't helping, I ain't pulling myself up by the bootstraps, no bitch. Somebody put you in a basket. They picked you up and put you in a basket and carried you on to where you at. Let's talk about it. Because if you're that successful and you're that great, carry your ass back to the crib and do it. Run away. Carry your ass back to the crib and do it. But I bet you won't. 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 How you run away from your home and then come and turn your nose up at me? Bitch, I will have you deported. I will ice your ass. Bitch, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Where's ice when you need them? Where's ice when you need them? Because your mama and them probably did something illegal anyway when they came here. Bitch, we'll go back through the records and get you up out of here. Don't play with no me. Don't play with no me. And why they think that they in a better position or they better than us, let me also say this. Let me gag you up real quick. Because see, they only give you a small, slight step over us. But remember this, they don't with you neither. If it wasn't for my ancestors that was running around here advocating for them to let you in, because remember, even when they opened the floodgates down there on Ellis Island, your people couldn't come. Your people couldn't come. It was Mike, stupid ass, Martin Luther King and them. Oh, let them over, guys, please. This is not right. Hell, even in these times, I remember when they had the Haitians at the border and they had the men on the horses. That messed me up. I was advocating for y'all to come in because that's how we are. Don't get over here and start smelling your drawers now. Don't get over here and start smelling your drawers. Don't play with no me. Play with your mom. I had them people going back through the paperwork and get your ugly ass up out of here. You'll be back over there growing plantain and eating rice in no time, bitch. Don't play with me. Don't play with no me. Let me read these super chats before I get out of here, because I got to get off of here. Where I'm at? I don't even know where I'm at. Thank you, Disrupting Reality NYC. She says, I'm a social worker in NYC, and the alien women, the foreign women, are partnering with random men so they could qualify for more benefits as family in these hotels. I already know. Black people just don't know that, because we in the blinders being entertained hollering, body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Girl, thank you for the super chat. DJ Sweet Tea, thank you for the super chat. OCO, my long lost cousin. OCO, fat fat. All right, cousin. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Nicole, for the super chat. Something for the collection plate. Good morning, Boo in chat. Oh, thank you so much, Nicole Smith. Dorian, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Voodoo. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back. Thank you for having me, y'all. Desert Tees, thank you for the super sticker. Sonia Matthews, thank you for the super chat. Boo, I missed you down. You speaking the word this morning. Loving it. Thank you so much. 7, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Voodoo, why do politicians use musicians and actors to get us to vote? Because we're stupid. And that's all we care about is being entertained. That's the short of it. Because they don't have no value in us, and they feel like we're dumb enough to just listen to whatever actor or rapper that they put in front of us, because we are governed by these freaking celebrities who are literally put there to be puppets and run us amok. That's what that's about. Thank you, Richard China, for being a member for 1 month. So-called Native Americans say everyone but them should get off their land. They the clear people's pets. Let me tell you something about them $5 footlongs. Them $5 footlongs, they're another one. They're another set of people need to tread light. They're another set of people need to tread light. They getting kicked out of their doggone tribes as we speak. $5 footlongs, tread light. The clear people is already, they done with y'all. They did what they need. They used you already, and they kicking y'all out. Tread light. You better learn. You better go see if the ancestors wrote down directions to that doggone Barren Strait, because your ass gonna be going back round there. Keep playing $5 footlongs. Keep playing. Y'all on the way back. I hope somebody wrote down the directions back across that goddamn Barren Strait they say y'all come across. I don't want to hear nothing from them niggas. Because don't nothing belong to them. They ain't indigenous to nothing. They're a whole bunch of goddamn mongoloids. And thank you so much for the super chat, Anonymous. Yeah, how do you say it? Anomalous? Is that what I said? Anomalous. Yeah. Voodoo Doll is the bomb. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Now I'm gonna play the lady one more time, then I'm getting off of here, because y'all done got me heated. Thank y'all so much for pulling up to the morning jokes, bro. We back. I'll be back tomorrow. I gotta stop doing these long ass jokes, but y'all be getting me fired up, girl, please. But anyways, like I said, when I said what I said about the foreigners, it's not to all foreigners, because they have some that really, that fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't have that type of mindset. I'm talking about the people who have the mindset. That's the ones I'm talking about. Okay? I'm talking about the people who are against Black Americans. Y'all the ones I'm talking about. We the only people that can never be evicted off of this land. Even the mongoloids, even the $5 footlongs can be evicted. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna play the later video one more time, because I think y'all need to hear this. I think y'all need to ingest this and really, really like listen with your ears. Listen to what this lady is saying, because this is very key and pertinent. I'll put it up on Instagram, and I'll put it up over here too. Love y'all down to the ground. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm about to get a quick run in, and I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
About our lineage. Who are we? We're Black Americans. I can trace my family back, my ancestors back to the 1700s. Okay? So we're Black Americans. We have been here since the founding of the country. That matters, does it not? Does it matter that our parents, our ancestors were here since the founding, since the 1600s, since the 1700s? Is that relevant? Is that significant? Yes, I think it is. Well, I mean, my ancestors didn't slave and sweat and toil and all that hard work that they did for Joanne Reed to have a job. She's from the Congo. They worked for Black Americans to have jobs. They did all that for Black Americans, not people from the Congo who are first generation Americans. Not even Kamala Harris, who's Indian American and Jamaican.
Right.
My ancestors didn't work for Kamala Harris to have these benefits. They worked for Black Americans to have benefits. I think even Obama is not even a Black American. This is why using color, the skin color, is not sufficient. It's confusing.
Right.
And this is why I say white Americans and Black Americans have been in America the longest since its founding. And that is significant. That matters. That history matters. And so this is why, and I don't know why so many, and I want to get into this issue about Black women, Black American women supporting. I know it's nonprofit, but Black American women don't understand most of them, some do, but most of them don't understand. They think everything is about skin color. And that's a superficial analysis of the situation. They're not looking at the history. They don't know the history. And they're just so wedded to the political left position, embracing all of their policies. And their policies have been detrimental to Black America. They need to get away from that embrace of all these policies that are the detriment. So what I'm thinking, they're not doing their homework. They're not reading this cast your bucket where you are. Cast down your bucket where they're not reading this history. They're being superficial. They're just watching the television and going along with what the politicians say. That is not sufficient. About our
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up! Come on, blaze up!
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.